How's it going, Rackle viewers, and welcome to another Grim Rules episode of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition in this wonderful homebrew, the Esterisle's Cartography Guild. Fun fact, a lot of us are actually running quite a bit late, here and there, just because stuff, but looks like most of us managed to get in here, so one quick moment while I turn some stuff off, because I'm dumb and I forgot and I've been doing shit at the last minute, and let's join the Discord.
Shit, I will. Yeah, you're right.
Hello?
Exactly 5 days.
Once you become an adult, it's all.
I won't rebel anymore. So what happened to
Oh,
Rebel Wilson? Did they just become Wilson?
Yes.
They became
Volleyball.
Squared Wilson.
Square Wilson.
Square Wilson?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't get to talk to me.
I don't?
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. That's rude, but whatever.
Oh my god,
you come into the
Roll20's
conversation.
been so fucked for weeks. Oh my god.
Yeah, kind of.
I think it's the changes that they made with the dynamic lighting.
And that somehow affects the character sheets being all out of whack forever.
Yeah, I'm actually looking it looks,
Oh,
I mean, it's the same, but it's like off just slightly to where I can notice it. The fuck?
the thing about coding is that if
Fucked.
you do it,
Yeah.
it goes bad. Don't code, kids. That's. I think that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Why
For
can't
sure,
the
for
kids
sure.
do coke?
Sure.
Kids can do coke. They just shouldn't code.
I'm more of a
Ew.
Pepsi guy myself.
So I drink Coca-Cola and I feel like absolute garbage shit, right? Like it just does something to my stomach that makes me want to rather die.
That's
I'm
good
a big
stuff.
like-
fan
Healthy
of that
for you, Michael.
Coke Black.
But that's not even the weird part. The weird part is, well, two weird parts. One, Pepsi doesn't do that to me, so that's just cool. I like that. But there's fucking the Coke and coffee thing that Walmart
Ugh.
just decided that they wanted to give me. No, I liked it.
Black? Coke Black? It's the sexiest Coke.
No, I mean,
the sexiest
it's-
soda on the market.
It's like good, but also it makes me feel even worse. Like because it's Coke
Don't
and coffee,
understand.
two things that don't make me feel good.
But look at that
I don't
bottle.
get it.
It tasted to me like Coke was supposed to taste like, and then also I didn't have it didn't make me want to die. And I have
That's
no
weird.
idea why.
Just drink ocean spray, dude.
I mean, I would.
Are you all out? Do you need more?
Don't come to
No
us.
comment.
Yeah, I need some more.
No comment.
Okay.
I feel like it doesn't matter what I say. You're gonna send me more anyway. At this point,
There'll be a knock on your door in 2 days.
I spent
there's a knock
all
on
of
my door every day.
I spent all of my last paycheck on sending ocean spray to Michael's house to cage him inside of his own home.
That's really funny.
It only goes to good causes.
Oh, the price went up by a whole $1.
Oh, it's because that ship got stuck in the canal. That's where all the ocean spray was. They couldn't get it.
That's funny.
I'm
They-
not,
they-
I'm not
they-
buying
they
more.
blocked
It's
the
almost
ocean.
$3.98.
You're saying that. You're saying that ironically, but that's probably still just true.
They
Is this like
bought
when
all
Moses parted the Red Sea with the Beyblade?
Yes.
What they
What?
don't tell you is that it's specifically the Pacific Ocean spray.
Jesus Christ.
So
No,
getting
so-
that to Tennessee is rough.
No, so the ship blocks the canal. It's got all the oil can't go through, so oil prices go up. So all the ocean spray trucks have to
Also,
take
you're an
the
idiot,
ocean spray
Michael.
from the factories to Walmart. Costs more because fuel costs more, so the ocean spray goes up. No, wait,
Why
shipping
am I
costs
an
go
idiot?
up.
Does Ocean
because-
Spray even have domestic
The
factories?
Suez Canal is in the Atlantic, you dumb shit.
Sorry, shipping costs goes up because fucking.
Sorry, I got my canals mixed up.
How dare.
I
I think I was thinking about the Panama Canal, which I
Maybe,
don't have to
yeah.
do very often.
Yeah, you are
Because-
thinking about the Panama Canal.
I was thinking about maybe blocking it this weekend. I don't know. Nathan's very canal about it.
That sounds like him. Hey, so we're all here because Matthew decided that he doesn't want to play games with us until he does later.
This is true.
Yeah. I know it's true. That's why I said, fuck.
Oh yeah, it's
so
gonna be an hour late. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be an hour late. He said. He didn't actually say he doesn't want to play games with us.
I was looking through the shadows. Like the last thing he said was my McCole dollars. No, I don't know how to translate stuff.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to turn on the fan real quick because
Is it hot where you are?
it's not necessarily that it's hot. It's that I am a million degrees at all times.
I've been burning up for like a week. I don't know what's going on.
It's been getting hotter up here in PNW too.
My wife
Now.
gets cold very easily, so she turns on the heat often enough, and doesn't really matter. Anyway, I mean, the child, he's happy with whatever. It's really good right now, actually. So, last time, you had been invited to dinner, yet again, with your good friend Elrin the Seer, which you readily agreed to. However, not too long into your meal, you started being taken by a strange anxiety. Luckily, Elrin stepped away to rest, and you used the opportunity to search through the house for the cause of this, which led to two major discoveries. A journal detailing each of the sculptor victims, complete with sketches of their motifs, and a locked-up Will Baker, now seemingly of sound mind. With the true identity of the sculptor revealed and him having killed your spider friend that was keeping lookout, you all prepared for a fight, some of you more than others, and went up to greet him. It was a hard fought. Okay, I don't know why I added that extra. It was hard fought.
None of us came within
half of you were close to
HP
being
of dying.
turned to ash. Is literally the next line.
1
of this thing.
HP.
How do we always manage to
Three
do
of
that?
you would have been disintegrated if two of you had if one failed death save away, and then one of you was one. Like you almost got half fucked.
It's fine.
And then we wrecked him with a
fine.
thunder wave, decided that we're just going to outright kill him because he was too dangerous, and proceeded to murder the man in his own home. Good times.
And
Gaddy.
to ensure that he wouldn't reanimate, you set both him and his island home aflame before you went back to Tortana for a well-earned rest.
Gonna take
Now-
him a while to burn.
We joined the crew in the morning with nothing big on the horizon as of yet, to my knowledge. Holy shit.
It's the 25th.
You got some time to spend as you will. So, where do we begin?
Fuck, did I have something to do?
I mean, I just completed... Apparently, I just realized I completed my ex-character's murder fantasy, so... I think I'm personally good. I burned a tiefling.
You did burn a tiefling.
I did burn a tiefling. The fuck? Full
A
circle.
magical tiefling.
A
The worst
magical-
kind.
Let's see. I mean, Gwitty doesn't have much to do today. I guess what he can do is... It's been a while since he's talked to Herbert, so maybe that'll be on the list today. You know, he's just gonna relax, not do anything combat-oriented.
Okay. Anyone else have anything they want to do?
Oh, wait, we need to talk to Cassius.
Alright, well, another point. I think I want.
Oh, by the way, we just killed your friend.
Yeah, how are we gonna break the news to Cassius about that?
Someone's got to tell him. We probably should do it as a group,
Not it.
and maybe we should wait for Matthew to be here.
Here's a question: do we have to tell him? Do we have to be the ones to say that?
Yes.
I think it would help with transparency.
Okay. Alright, just making sure.
Make it less look like we murdered him. If we actually came out and said we killed him.
It was safe defense, self-defense, self-defense.
Murder him. We did murder him. I want to buy potions, personally.
Oh my god, we need to talk about your potion addiction. It has to stop.
It's a
They're really
problem.
good, okay? They're really good.
Like, I feel like we're gonna catch Lucian just sifting through my ingredients now.
Where's the potion?
I haven't made them yet, you daft tit.
Save up your
Speaking of
gold.
potions, you never told us what the tea did to Bjorn.
Don't worry about it.
The drug tea.
Save up your gold, and you can buy a bunch of potions of invulnerability, so you don't have to buy one of each potion of resistance.
That's true.
I mean, granted,
Just
it helped a lot.
Like,
Actually, speaking on that, since we're gonna take a day anyway as is, I could actually work on brewing up some more potions.
That's true.
Question is, what potion do I want to make? Because I could try making more healing potions. It will be slow going, or I can make some dark vision potions.
this would be useful.
I wonder if there are any scrolls Gordian could make that be any use.
Do you have a
see that one.
scroll of potion of resistance?
No.
That would be
a.
a scroll of absorb elements would actually be kind of like that, but
It would be that. That's what that would be.
You still have to be able to cast the spell to use the scroll.
I
yeah.
cannot cast the spell, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Let's make some dark vision potions, just for the shits and giggles and the few of us that can't see in the dark.
You mean the one of you that can?
Hey, two of us, I do mine by spell, though. And this would just make
Spells don't count as real.
the
Damn it.
potions, but that's why I'm making them anyway.
And what materials are you using to do this?
Dusk Lotus?
Is it just the Dusk Lotus or something else as well?
At the moment, that's all I got for it.
Gotcha. In that case, if you wanted to mark 2 Dusk Lotus off of your
List. Alright,
off of your list,
got one of those left.
all right, yeah. So make now with potion brewing, you know that Dusk Lotus, if not used properly, can actually cause you to go blind for a while. So that's something that you will have to brew out. So go ahead and make me an alchemist supplies to see if you can manage that.
That worries me, but okay.
Don't worry too much.
You all keep telling me these things, but it's like, I'm either going to make a potion where I can see better at night, or make someone completely
Or you're
blind.
gonna go blind. You're either gonna do really well or very poorly.
Yay! Good rolls
All
today.
right. All right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll just yeah. You feel pretty confident that at least it won't make you go blind, but whether or not it actually does the desired effect is still yet to be seen. Go ahead and make me another alchemist supplies check.
Oh, that's scary. Come on.
Lambert, what's that dropper you're using right now?
What?
What's that dropper?
Thank God.
Damn.
The natural one.
Okay. Yeah, you could you add 1 potion of dark vision and put an asterisk next to it if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Okay.
Asterisk.
Just
Okay. I got it.
just trust me.
That's gonna be fun when I drink it eventually. But I won't have to spend a spell slot for it now.
Yeah, whenever you tell me that you're doing that, whenever you chug the potion, do tell me about the asterisk, and I will remember what that means.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, another thing that I know that you guys were planning on doing, were planning on doing, was going to investigate Vampire City.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
So I'm adding that to the list at the very bottom because you don't see. You've had a long night. It's
Day off.
one day off and do you some good. You've earned it probably. Or well, if that's the list of things to do today, we only have. We have one Sen. Hello, Sen.
Yeah, I just want to investigate this rapier. I know we discussed it last session, but
Taking it.
like, what does it do?
I swear to God, if you don't take this goddamn rapier, Nathan.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Oh, Elrond's rapier, right. It is a rapier of the War Mage.
Ooh.
It's a +1 rapier that also acts as a spell focus. And it adds +1 to hit to spells and +1 to your spellcasting DC.
Okay. Are you gonna?
It's
copy
very
and
good
paste
for
that?
you. It's very good for you.
It sounds great. Can you copy and paste that somewhere?
No, because I haven't. Okay, hold on. I'll post it in chat.
Thank you.
And it's just going to be everything I just said.
Sounds great.
Can I get it in italics?
Can I get an asterisk with it?
No. Don't put an
Yeah.
asterisk in my sword. Yay, thank you.
Shut up.
Does it have a special name?
A rapier of the War Mage.
You can name it if
And
you
here's
want.
it. Fuck. Shit. I did it wrong.
You can name it
You did it
Elrond
wrong.
Jr.
And there it is in italics.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Elrond.
Really.
L ran, more like L dropped.
Because he can't run no more.
Okay. Oh, Gwydion. When you wake up in the morning and most of the little cracks along your body have begun to disappear, which is nice.
That's good. Sorry, I was distracted because I just clicked. Apparently, there's a speak message feature on Discord, and I just had a like Microsoft Sam read out what the rapier does to me.
Nice.
That was confusing. It's very loud, but I heard you. My cracks are gone. I'm no longer cracked. I'm less cracked.
Yeah, so I might have also clicked on it. Now I'm getting distracted.
Oh God, I hear it.
Well, yours is
I
a
can hear
woman?
clipping. It's clipping.
Why is yours a
Mine
girl?
was Mine was a dude.
Mine was a dude. I feel cheated.
Listen,
Wait, what?
mine
man,
was
whose was
just
the woman
a girl.
then?
Alright,
That's Kale.
that was just me.
No.
He's the
What the
only
fuck?
person who we hear his computer through his headset.
Canada. It was Canada. Just
It's a
Damn.
Canada.
yeah.
I did think of something
Whatever.
else I could do as Lambert, now that I think about it.
Oh yeah.
After I'm done burning... I mean... After that Elrond fight, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna, like, go someplace a little out of the way, set up a training dummy. I'm gonna start trying to cast spells at it, see if I can get the same results as when I was in that fight with Elrond, because that got me curious.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, yeah. I'll add that to the list. He had to make
Like
some
con
Constitution
saves
saving
and shit.
throws
Oh,
during
okay,
the fight for
right.
some reason.
I forgot about that. That was scary. Yeah, Lambert's gonna die.
That was really weird.
Yeah, that
He's
worried me.
probably not
I'm gonna
gonna die.
explode.
Yeah, but now that we're, like, in a quote-unquote safe zone here, it's like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this and test it a bit.
So,
All right, yeah.
Where in the settings can I adjust my spell save and spell hit modifiers? I can't adjust it in the spell tab.
It's
no,
in the
Yeah,
it's in the
yeah.
options setting, the gear on the right,
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
where specifically.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Okay, you found it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, spell save DC mod, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Oh, I'm so much stronger now.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and global magic attack modifier as well.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
Yeah, I did both.
And all
Very
those
good.
magic, all those spell attack rolls we make.
It is a good item for a bard.
That's good, because I'm gonna go talk to my sparring partner, who also uses a rape.
Oh shit! Okay.
Who?
Oh, that's funny.
Secret person.
Secret person.
I forgot.
No,
I forgot about that.
I don't know who that is.
Neither
All
do
right.
I.
I mean, it happened on screen. It's Amelia.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I'll put sparring with Amelia. All right. So the first thing on my list here, then, if everyone is done listing things, is talk with Cassius, which sounds
I wanted to do that when Matthew gets here because I feel like it's kind of important.
right.
Seems like something that should be done. I can
That's fair.
Matthew also
I
doesn't
can
want
kill
to do
time.
anything until we've
I
had a
kill-
second day because he's exhausted.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, that's
I can kill time. Yeah.
Was
can
he
talk to
exhausted?
Herbert.
I thought that he passed his save.
I swear I remember him taking exhaustion for something. No,
Yeah,
he rolled a nat 1.
He rolled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not used to him failing. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's good. All right. In that case, first thing I have on my list is Gwydion visits Herbert.
Gwydion visits Herbert.
Here we go.
Herbert Elroy.
The third.
Wait, is it the third?
He's the third.
Oh my god, I just made that up, but I was right.
I made it up. Thank you. And by made it up, I mean he's actually the second. I'm dumb.
Oh,
That's just Junior.
No, it's the second.
It depends how much money you have.
That's true. That's true.
damn, you're right.
What about?
No. What about? No. What about? What about?
What if he's the first and his dad's the negative first?
Shut the fuck
I would do
Why do
that.
you need to count that high?
You would do that.
I don't want to talk about numbers with you, Kale.
I have -1 donuts. Fuck off.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways,
up.
unlocking his door somberly because Gwydion is in a bad mental state right now because he almost died.
Yeah.
Character development.
You knock on the door and you're like the joints like in your hand, like all those like tiny joints are like aching just slightly just from almost being fucking disintegrated.
They have to be popped again or just cracked.
Disintegration starts at the joints. That's how
Yeah,
it works.
it's just like a big old.
You know how like your entire body, your entire body feels like a little chapped, and like you know how like if your hands are really chapped, they get like those cracks in them. Your entire body is that.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's awful.
It's
Ow.
terrible. I'm sorry.
I mean, being disintegrated does sound bad. It kills you.
It's a little better than turning to ash. That is one thing. So you knock on the door, albeit a little painfully, and you hear just kind of like a rattling coming from like behind the other side. Who is it?
It's Gwydion.
Like we're talking like half a second later, the door swings wide open.
Gwydion puts his arms
Gwydion,
out
my
like,
boy, and
Gwydion
he
puts his arms out like,
immediately
no, please, I am in pain.
he immediately goes
Oh.
in for a hug.
Oh.
Make me an acrobatics or athletics check.
I'm gonna take acrobatics. Oh my god!
The speed at which you popped open that dice tray is as fast as you open the door.
It's true. Well, I forgot to get my dice. The one thing that I need to do things.
16.
You actually pass.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a
Flip
5.
out.
So it's a 13 total, and like you just like immediately like you're kind of like on edge already from last night, and like it's just awakened something in you, like on a mental standpoint. So you just kind of like dodge out of the way, and like he's a little taken aback by it, but then he like takes a look at you. Oh, you seem a little cracked, my boy.
Yes, you could say that. I'm still recovering.
I see. So, you've been off on some grand adventure, have you?
Had a run-in with a very powerful and not so nice mage. We all made it out, roughly in one piece. We're all alive. He's not. Came to you because can't remember, but I think you might have known him. He lived here. We should speak about this inside. I think it's sensitive.
Yes. Yes. Come. He you enter into the into his home. It's not as nice as Elrond's home, but it's nicer than a lot of the ones around here. At least, he takes you in kind of past through the hallway where he usually punches a hole through the wall and creates a extra dimensional space there, and takes you into a room that you've never seen in this house before, which is any of them. But damn it, why do I have notifications on? That's just the worst thing for me personally. I have bad enough time with Discord. He takes you into a little lounge area. He kind of goes over and to a little bar on the side. Do you need a drink, my boy?
I wouldn't mind one, I suppose.
He's already opened the thing and started pouring 2 drinks. Sits down, places a drinking glass, places it in front of you and gets one himself and just downs the whole thing in one go. So, this mage, who was he?
Do you know Elrond Desir?
Elrond Desir? I've certainly heard of him. He's a socialite. Was he the one?
He tried to kill us and eat us.
That does sound quite harrowing.
Yes, he had invited us over for dinner because we were friends with him. He normally invites us over to eat. We had some suspicions after a while. Some of us got this uneasy feeling, when you know something's off, you feel like you're forgetting something. And Elrond is quite powerful. We suspected maybe there was some magical influence. He went to bed after the first course, but we stayed because we were allowed to. But we got into some things that we were not supposed to find because of our suspicions. And we found out he's been killing people and eating them. He wasn't feeding them to us, mind you, but when we found out, he had this whole spiel. Apparently, he had cast a wish on us for something. I don't know what it was, but I think that's where the uneasy feeling came from. We were forgetting something. And we fought. And he nearly turned me into a pile of dust on the ground.
I see.
I wasn't sure if you knew him or not, but word is going to get out that he's missing at some point. He was a rather prolific figure here. But the captain of the guard, William Baker, was with us. He was one of the people he had kidnapped. So I think we should be in the clear at least, but I don't know, it's just been... I've had a lot of unpleasant experiences while adventuring, but I've never been betrayed up to this degree. So it's a bit difficult to wrap my head around.
He reaches over and you're sitting on the other side of like a coffee table sort of thing from him. But he's a very big man. He like reaches out his arm like way over and like places it on your shoulder, and like gives you this like, you can see like tears starting to form at like the sides of his eyes. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, my boy.
Yes, it's affected a few of us. He was our friend. We were helping him. We almost, well, we did end up framing someone for murder in his stead, but hopefully that gets cleared up. Because, I mean, we didn't think it was him. But a man like him, who can do the things that he can do, can get away with a lot of things. To be honest, it's a miracle that we survived. So I'm thankful for that.
From what I understand, he was quite a formidable mage.
Yes, and he was friends with Cassius, our boss. So we're going to have to talk to him about that. They were both Imperial ship burners.
Oh, nasty business, those.
Yes, I think it affected him quite negatively.
I would imagine it would affect anyone of sound mind. Of course, in this particular case, perhaps that is overstepping what we should presume of him.
Maybe. It's been rough going. No, I try to assume the best in people, so I don't want to go around distrusting everyone who I talk to from now on. I still believe you are my friend. I just feel like things aren't going to get easier from here. So, I guess what I would like to say is I'll take any sort of magical training you can throw my way, just so I don't edge so close to death again.
This guy, as soon as you say that, he goes from like tears at the sides of his eyes to just this big booming smile. He's a very passionate person, I presume. Training, you say? Oh, my boy, you've come to the right place.
Not today, though. I'm still.
Yes, yes. I can see that. But I do have some ideas. Tell me, it's been some time since you've come here, and you've managed to take down Elrin Desir.
Well, I had the help of 5 others. Yes.
Still, what's the strongest spell you can cast? The number of sigil sequence.
4. I usually cast greater invisibility.
See,
You know, illusions and all that.
you've come some way.
I have. Working on 5 sigil spells should be a matter of time. I've also created a couple of spells since we last met.
Oh, really?
Some major, some minor.
That's fantastic. I myself have had a hand in creating at least one.
I believe I saw it, yes. That big
What?
transformative spell that you cast, right?
Oh, yes, that one. There's one I am working on at the moment, but secrets.
Secrets, I
And-
understand.
In any case, I do believe there's a lot I could teach, for sure. And he immediately he is shirtless. This is how he is. You can tell from he's probably been working out. He's fucking Herbert Elroy II. He reaches into this little on his pants. He has a little side pocket that he opens up, and he pulls out for such a huge man, he pulls out a comically small book and starts thumbing through it. Oh yes. Yes. Much to learn.
Yes.
No,
At the end of the day, I'm still a rather, even if I'm in one piece, I'm still a rather fragile, small individual. I don't imagine I'll get to your stature, but any increases to my resiliency would be nice. Help me hold my spells a little more and withstand other heinous effects. I believe I almost got turned to stone at one point. I think is something that Elrin tried to do. That's what it felt like.
that is. I'm glad you didn't.
Yes,
Is that
I am
what
too.
the cracks are?
No, that's. I had a lot of things thrown my way. There was almost turning to stone. I felt my joints locking. I'm not really sure what it was. And then this was me almost turning to dust. Just pieces of me, tiny pieces, started to fall off.
Right. Disintegration. Very.
Oh, is that what it's called? Don't like that. Don't like the sound of that.
It's not pleasant.
He was a transmutation wizard, so he threw out a lot of things that messed with people's bodies. He taught me polymorph, actually.
Believe me, I am well versed in transmutation. I wouldn't say I specialize, but well, most of my spells are transmutation. It's.
I understand.
It was an accident.
It's how it is. I mean, I'm illusion, but I have a lot of very real spells with real effects. I do have Elrin's spellbook, which hopefully might serve me well. It has a lot in it, very large spellbook. He crossed out one spell that appeared to be of, 9 sigils, but I can't really repair that. I assume it was Wish. That's what he talked about.
That does have a limit to how much it can be cast. It's different for every person, but presuming he did cast it on you, I'm glad that he
Lost it.
outlived. Yes.
Yes. Otherwise, he probably could have pulled something else out when we fought him.
He could have. He wouldn't have even needed to.
Yes.
That sort of magic, he can wish you never existed in the first place.
That might have interesting repercussions, actually. Because I've recently found out some things about myself.
Really?
Yes. I don't know how much I told you about this. I had strange dreams for a while. I don't know if we ever had this conversation. It wasn't really worth bringing up, but I talked to Elrin back when I didn't know he was my enemy. I talked to some other mages. I went to Vale, trying to investigate this condition that I have. Apparently, I've been cursed by the Magus herself. Which sounds very far-fetched, because it is, but...
Well, I'm sure you have no reason to lie to me.
A lot of far-fetched things have been happening recently. Apparently I've lived a lot of lives, is all I know. And I keep coming back. I don't really know how to fix it, don't know what I did to warrant such a punishment. I have people in Vale investigating farther, looking into the history books, seeing who I could be, because I found some names, some leads about myself. Grethon the Evoker, a half-orc, a halfling named Willen, a divination wizard who is a sailor of some kind. It's quite jumbled. But right now I'm Gwydion.
And
I guess
say
a curse?
yes.
Yes,
It's
yes.
a bit of an odd curse, don't you think?
I suppose so.
Well,
Every time I die, my soul gets put into the next born child, and then eventually I remember what happened. At least in the important lives. There is a theme, from what I can tell, but I can't really put it together. I'm always a wizard, but of a different creed. I've never had any dreams about being an illusion wizard, but I've had one for every other kind. And then
I suppose
one that I can't make heads or tails of.
I suppose coming from the Magus, it would make sense that you would gravitate towards casting.
Yes. I don't know if I'm being punished or if there's something I'm supposed to do.
It certainly seems
Actually-
like a reward of some kind.
I tell you, I had a very strange experience because when I woke up one day with a full of life back in my head, it was confusing for a while, trying to sort through it. Because it was bits and pieces for a while, but then I awakened something and I was Grethon. But I was also
Awakened?
Gwydion.
How did you awaken these?
Well, it's always to do with doing like an action or witnessing something. Like I might witness a sigil about that involves resurrecting the dead, and if I try and interact with it, I flash back to a time I was a necromancer. For this one, I witnessed a man, a friend of mine, part of our crew, cast a strange spell I'd never seen before. A very large, and I mean very large, cone of fire that shot some wyvern riders out of the sky. And when I had a headache just from seeing it, and when I went to sleep, I remembered how I died as someone else. And I remembered his life up to that point, and he remembered that he was cursed, but I didn't know what his goal was. I don't think he knew what his goal was. He was going to a place where another life was. There's some kind of convergence point. But I died before I could finish whatever task I had.
Well, it seems to me that you keep going back to trying to learn.
Yes.
If these memories can be jostled somewhat by witnessing certain magics.
Feats of spell casting, generally. One time I cast a scroll of modify memory in the middle of combat, and then I was just had a very brief remembrance when I was someone else, a tiefling.
Well, I suppose it did the job.
Yes, I wasn't modifying my own memory, but I suppose it did work incidentally. It's strange. I'm hoping that the people in Vale can figure something out. There's some rather high-level people trying to figure it out, worshippers of the Magus. But I'm wary of who I can tell this to. I've told my crew. I have told you. I have told people in the guild. But I do worry. I told Elrin, you see, and I do worry that I could tell someone who might try to exploit me, or they might tell someone, and then they will get back to me, and they might know, and it might be bad, and I might be tried for some kind of crime I don't remember doing. I don't know if I'm accountable for anything I did in a previous life, really.
Well, I suppose there's no way to prove it.
I suppose not. Either way, I worry that there's some kind of grand conspiracy surrounding me. If a god is intervening in my life or lives somehow. I can't remember why. I don't like not knowing things, I guess is the main point. And the whole reason I started this tangent was because you talked about Elrin could wish that I never existed, and I was thinking to myself, well, how much would that affect? That'd be quite a grand chain, would it not? Could just be, did Gwydion never exist, or did I never exist, the soul inhabiting Gwydion's body? the collective.
That is rather thought-provoking.
It's not going to
you
go
say
anywhere,
that you-
but yes.
Well, I suppose if you keep making enemies of wizards, there is a possibility yet.
I would prefer never to make enemies, especially not with wizards, but I guess in my line of work I can't help but draw the ire of some people, such as the Inquisition.
You're drawing the ire of the Inquisition.
There was an incident at the Capitol, but I'm not going to...
He gets this
too far
stern
into it.
look in his eyes, and he just sort of like reaches out and grabs your shoulder again. Now, boy, you can tell me. Are you a changeling?
I am not a changeling. If you need me to touch some silver, go ahead.
No, as I said, you have no reason to lie to me.
Yes.
Whatever you did, I'm sure that they are in the wrong.
Well, we did witness some rather unsavory things from them, but I don't want to, like I said, dive too deep into a hole. I trust you. I don't know where your sympathies lie with the Empire and all that, but I don't need to know. I just need need you to be a friend for when all this trouble I'm getting into.
My home is always open. Now, you say that each of your past lives have had different specialties. I don't suppose you've ever been a transmuter before.
I was. Yes, that was an Aarakocra. He was a pirate. And actually, I saw one of the things that he stole in this life. There's an interesting callback.
That's
I
strange.
saw it when I was at the Magistorium, and sometimes these lives are closely connected, but they're not always in the Isles. Sometimes they're very far away. I don't really know.
Outside the Isles?
Yes. I've had some in the Isles, as far as I know, but I've had some that were not anywhere near the Isles. But hopefully one day I can get there. I've seen it. Technically, I can teleport there.
That's quite something. This transmuter life of yours, what sort of magics did he cast? Perhaps I could jostle a memory or two.
He opened up a hole in a wall, sprinkled some seeds on it of some sort, and opened up like a temporary passage. He turned a metal lock into wood and cracked it open, and he stopped time, but that was with an artifact and not of his own ability.
Interesting.
That was I would consider one of the more pleasant lives. Oh, you have an idea.
I have an idea. He immediately stands up and walks over to a wall. Not the usual punches this time. He touches the wall, and a glyph sort of appears, probably like a 10-foot like radius or 10-foot like diameter sort of glyph just like appears on the wall. And you can tell like he's casting some magic, and like some lines begin to form around the glyph until eventually it completely vanishes aside from what looks like an engraving of like that central sigil there before, and he walks over to you. Now, this may be a little jarring, my friend, but trust me. And he pats you on the back, and suddenly, like, everything begins to go very slowly around you. Like, just, like, there's like a fly buzzing around that slows down significantly. He pats you on the back the one time, and he goes in for a second one, but you can see his hand traveling slower before it eventually hits you. You have been hasted.
Well, this is interesting. You've done a spell that slows everything down. What level is this?
It's only 3 sigils, my boy. I would be happy to teach you once this is done.
Sounds fine with me.
This is a good bit. Go over and touch that sigil.
Just walks over and touches the sigil.
As soon as you touch the sigil, again, a little slow, but so you can actually see what's happening. As soon as you touch the sigil, you see the light kind of traverse through it as like on your touch. The full glyph is revealed again and vanishes for a brief moment before the wall itself begins to open up. Just like you can see, like almost as if it was getting, like almost like if it was like a stone block that had been like pushed away, but obviously like, you know, clearly magically, and you know, opens up this. I mean, it's a pass wall. It opens up this big wall. It's very familiar to. I mean, you've seen it before.
Yeah. Deja vu. I've seen this spell before.
Maybe an Arcana check real quick.
Haha. You've activated my trap card.
Oh God.
Oh! Level me up.
Yes. Every time you get a natural 20, you level up. That's how it works.
It's crazy. Every time I get a natural 1, I go back down. Yeah, Nathan gets it.
As the wall opens up, you do get this strange feeling. Everything going around you very slowly. Just like seeing it open up before you. It's just something about how like things are happening like at this rate. You like start to kind of like get lightheaded, and before long you notice yourself falling and pass out. You rouse from your slumber and lean over. Your old feathers ruffle as you... Wait, hold on.
Oh.
No, we skipped. Hold on. There's a... I went out and wrote all of these memories down for the future, but I kept one because I thought you would never do anything.
Oh.
It's not like you to do things.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you know what? It's like way at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. It's like you see yourself like get up, and you can see these. You know, you're befeathered as you tend to do. You walk out from your quarters, and you walk past all these faces, familiar but not to you. All calling you captain as you walk by. It takes a moment before you separate yourself from the figure and like begin to like realize that this is just a memory, as opposed to like actively happening. You walk through the ship and begin like you sit down at like basically your war table that you have currently. And begin planning your next route. And as you're doing so, and like sort of just your thoughts overtake you. You get overwhelmed by a sense of both melancholy and regret at some of your past actions. Flashes of your old friends and thoughts of their arrest after your departure. You shake off the feeling and just continue your planning. For them, you get flashes of memories, like a montage in your head, just remembering, remembering each of the memories perfectly at the briefest glimpse of them. You watch yourself 100 times command your ship to raid and pillage along the trade routes of the Esterisles, using your trinket to easily take your marks by surprise, acquiring you and your crew a heap of gold, and leaving crimson waters behind your wake. And then one day you find yourself looking in a mirror, and the face you see is hardly recognizable, much older than it should be, considering your age. Your feathers, once brightly colored and spry, now look worn and grayed by the time had yet to pass, except for you. You then awake in a bed. You have a washcloth over your face as you begin to rouse up. Gideon, my boy, are you okay?
Oh, I'm Gideon.
I should hope so. I suppose then it worked.
Somewhat. Yes, I. A lot of small flashes.
I suppose it's better than nothing.
Yes, I was a pirate. I was an Aarakocra. I was on the Esterisles. I did a lot of bad things. What I mean, that wasn't me, right? That was someone else.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I don't have a lot of answers for you. Believe me, I wish I did.
Oh, I thought it was casting wish.
No.
I wish you could get the answers.
Yes. A pirate who used the power of stopped time to more easily rob ships, but eventually died of old age because he'd spent so much time, well, stopped. For everyone except for him.
Do you
Got
remember
very
yourself,
old, very young.
Do you remember yourself dying?
I think it was just illness. I was bedridden. That's all I remember. My name, I don't even think I got my own name. People just called me Captain.
Well, that's something. Well, I am sorry it didn't do more for you.
Every little bit helps. I imagine it takes a lot of effort, or maybe just pure happenstance to really unlock a full life. And to be honest, it's overwhelming every time. So I'd rather take it slow before I go insane.
I suppose that is for the best. Now, you've only been out an hour or so.
Oh, goodness.
You expressed interest in the spell I cast on you.
I suppose so, yes. Might be useful for some around me.
Then, here, And he opens up that small book and he tears out one of the tiny little pages and he hands you one. This is it. Copy it down and bring it back to me whenever you can.
Very well. Thank you.
Oh, it is no problem. Much to learn, boy.
Yes, I certainly do. I don't know if I'm technically older than you, but, well, it certainly doesn't feel or look like it.
If one thing we can learn from this particular curse upon you, age is relevant. Or relative, that one. Look,
Yes.
I have dad brain. It's gonna happen.
All right.
No, I would hate to keep you any longer than you would like. But after all, it does take some time to copy down this level of spell. I look forward to seeing you again.
I'll have it back to you within the next few days. Got some more.
I'll work on a training regiment.
Oh, sounds excellent. The spell seems like it would be quite nasty if I were to drop it, so I would like to avoid doing that.
Oh yes. Like he has a huge smile on his face. Like he is visibly excited.
Woody nods and walks out. Till next time, and he will go back to the party.
All right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add haste and subtract the gold.
Yeah. You're gonna have plenty. That's fine.
Real fucking good.
Now we can talk to Cassius if Matthew was here.
He's not here for 10
He's not here?
minutes.
Okay.
While you were passed out, though, Lambert had just set up his little training dummy. So just takes a look at it and takes in a deep breath. So what is it that you're trying to do, my friend?
I'm basically trying to recreate that same feeling Lambert was getting when he was fighting against Elrin.
Okay.
And yeah.
How do you go about doing that?
I'm trying to remember the spells that made it tick off in the first place. I know Thunderwave did it at the end of it.
I think Thunderwave and Misty Step are the ones that you did.
Okay. Okay, that gives me an idea. Okay, so first things first, just for shits and giggles. We'll just do Misty Step by itself, see if that just triggers anything right out of the gate. If it doesn't, I have other ideas.
Okay. You nothing personnel kid around this dummy. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
There it is. Alrighty. Survey says...
This fucking cat.
Oh, sweet. Good rolls today.
You do replicate that feeling, and you shrug it off. It's that exact same like a tightness throughout your body, like it's rattling, like it's kind
of straining.
You know how jets right before they break the sound barrier, they vibrate and get massive turbulence. It's kind of like that.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. I got another second level spell. Let's do something else. Let's step a little bit away from the dummy and try a spell I think I haven't even used yet. Let's try hitting it with Scorching Ray. Fuck it.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it's just 3. Let's see if it's actually... Okay.
Well, first things first, that dummy is fucked.
Yeah, I kind of figured. And I fucked up some poor wandering by.
It's one just completely goes wide and goes up and spirals out. 10 seconds later, you hear something out in the distance. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. I believe that you have figured out the situation.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Theoretically speaking, it's possible that you do, like, you can choose to fail a saving throw.
You know, in this case, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fail it, because I've seen what happens when I succeed.
Okay. You feel those muscles tense up. You feel your joints aching, like you're fighting a back against something and then like busting through it. You feel those muscles bulging and growing. Your fingernails grow probably about an inch and get thicker and sharper at the edges. You can feel your canines growing from your mouth, and your jaw itself begins to shift and like expand. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Now I'm scared. What the fuck? Okay, wisdom sucks. We'll see what I roll. It's still an 18.
You manage to, like, your eyes begin to sort of like glaze over, and then like you sort of like your vision blurs, and then like just shifting your eyes, you can like slowly start taking over it again, like, you know, like getting your faculties back, basically. When you sort of like when the sensation wears off, you feel like you take a look at yourself. You run to the nearest mirror, and you find yourself faster than you previously had been. You look in the mirror, and indeed, you do seem to have claws, sharpened teeth, and stronger muscles. Something has occurred. This is unusual, to say the least.
I'm now debating if I want to continue this experiment or if I just want to play it safe, because holy shit. Oh no.
You are left with the feeling that like this could have gone terribly wrong.
Oh man. That's a spook. Okay. Shit.
I will send you some stuff later.
I'm assuming. Yeah, at that revelation and that wonderful thing. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try risking it beyond that. I'm just gonna go, yep, I'm done for the day. Don't need werewolves walking around daytime or whatever the hell this is. Okay. I'm gonna go back and, trim my nails. Fuck.
You are like that for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. But
Just 10 minutes.
After the 10 minutes, everything just kind of like slowly goes back to normal, and I can stop having a panic attack.
Moreover, I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck! Come on.
Our monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I'm just gonna take it.
Start to feel. You're not exhausted, but you easily could have been.
Okay. Oh man, what the fuck? Also, Lambert, goddamn man, your rolls today. What the fuck? Why can't you roll like that all the time?
I warned you whenever you were making your character. Like, hey, I have an idea.
Are you okay with random con saves? Right. I remember this conversation. I was like, sure.
Yeah.
I'm for random stuff for lore, and okay. Oh shit.
I think it's good. It's good.
This is great.
I'll send you a thing later. While you were doing that, Sen, you go visit Amelia. She's sort of like, currently like on her chair, like on her back, sort of just like draped over it, just like looking just so extraordinarily bored.
Can I sneak up on her?
give it a shot. What's her? God, there's so many stat blocks. I mean, you sort of like just crouching down. She already like can't see you, just from like, you know, the angle. So like you're like kind of crouch around stealthily and like peek around the corner, and she's just like there going, doesn't seem to have noticed you.
I actually want to go to the front of the desk, and I'm just going to like slowly peek over it, like over the desk, just facing her, and then say, "Hello there."
Oh, that's creepy. You fuck.
So from her position previously, as soon as you like make the noise, it's, you know how, you know those little like the toys where like you press them down against the ground, and then like the vacuum it creates, like it's, you know, broken and it jumps up like 10 feet or something. She does that.
That's funny.
She leaps up with a scream and immediately just like she, like the chair itself topples over. She's like on top of it. You're
I just
Hello.
fall over laughing.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Oh, you should have seen the look on your face. That was priceless.
Oh, we'll get you back for that.
Oh, I don't know if you're quick enough for that.
Oh, we'll see. I know where you sleep.
Awkward.
I know where you work.
I know where you work.
My work goes across water. Yours is this small square room.
Well, makes it more obvious where you're at, then.
What is happening?
Sure, let's go with that.
Look, I assume you came here for more than just to scare the shit out of me.
Yes, that was a cherry on top, though. What are cherries?
Yeah.
Never mind. When's the next time you're
Cherries?
free for sparring?
Oh, I can, I'm free tonight.
Okay. I'll come find you tonight. Same place?
Well, I don't often leave my square box.
Well, goodbye then. I walk away.
As you walk away, I'm seriously gonna get you back for that!
Sen just prances away.
Hello, Bartholomew.
Hello.
Welcome to
Matthew,
the
you're on
back.
fire!
Oh God, Q died. Oh no!
The Q's resistant to fire damage.
Not much has happened. We've
that-
just been like, we talked about how we're going to tell Cassius about Elvin. Probably we wanted you to be here for that, but Quiddy and talk to Herbert, and Nathan just talked to Amelia. Oh,
Amelia.
and Lambert turned into a werewolf.
In the daytime.
Oh, that sounds
Well-
awesome.
Part werewolf. He got a little wolfy.
I don't know what's happening, but I love it.
It didn't seem wolfy. It looked very like everything
became
seems
Nathan.
human. It's just that more deadly human in a sense, almost like cat-like. Even.
I'm an angry
Cool.
kite.
Have we had a bunch of downtime?
Yeah. I mean, we're still in day one.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm here now. Thanks.
You're
Come
still exhausted.
Well, welcome back. You are still exhausted. So, now that everyone's here, we can have a talk with Cassius that should be fun and not terrible.
God willing.
Couldn't possibly go wrong.
I mean, he probably won't, like, try to kill you.
Probably.
Now, what are the
So
chances of
it's,
that happening
you know,
twice?
Better than last week, so...
So, who wants to be the one to lead the charge in telling Cassius we killed Eldrin?
I think that as my duty as captain, that I should appoint Esterisle to head this.
Okay, I'm just gonna point this out. There's delegating, and then there's just being an ass.
And I get paid to choose which one I am every day.
You get paid?
I was say you're getting paid.
That's fine, Lambert. I'm happy to do as the captain wishes.
Alright, no fur off my nose. I mean skin. What?
Is something wrong with your hands, Lambert?
No, I'm fine. Don't ask.
Okay. I will not ask.
Right. Well, shall we go break the news to Halloran
Alvarin? Yes, we should.
that he's dead?
Right.
Tyler, you're muted.
Yes, I was. I said a lot of things there. But that's fine. None of it mattered in the grand scheme of things. Basically,
God, what
We all need
Queen
to
says
do it-
does
do
not
it.
matter.
yes, the sooner the better. It won't be pleasant, but word will get out eventually, and he doesn't need to think we're hiding it from him.
Right. Yes. Well, let's go speak to Casson then. It'll be good to get this out in the open.
Yes, we'll speak to Cassius. Let's go then. Gwydion will not lead the charge, but he'll go.
How noble of him.
Okay. You go up to Cassius's office and knock on the door.
I'm still exhausted.
Yep.
He was.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Just ability checks will be okay.
Come in.
He goes in.
Gwydion and company. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, firstly, we must tell you that the captainship has changed to Sans hands.
It was always arbitrary,
Oh.
anyways.
I give a courtesy.
Well, congratulations on your promotion, I suppose. Get back into the accent, but we'll work on that later.
It was more of a mutiny that I allowed to happen, but
It
all is
was
fair.
a necessary step to guarantee the survival of the crew.
You just wanted the hat.
Quite
That-
right.
That's not why we're here.
The previous captain was incapable of doing their duties and was relieved of their post.
That's tone, people. We do have a reason we're here that is actually a bit more.
Right, and our current captain has tasked me with telling you, Casson, that Elrond has been murdered by us.
Okay, that is not.
Whereas he was like sort of half glancing at some notes he was reading ahead of time, he like
Terrible idea.
places them down and looks at you.
There's an explanation, but I wanted to be as blunt about it as possible because Well, the fact of the matter is, yes, we did kill Elrin recently. We discovered that he was the sculptor, the serial killer plaguing the city.
You could have led with that.
We didn't have a choice in the matter, and he forced our hand to act.
Maybe we should include the fact that he attacked us, and not the other way around.
That's just what I said. Right, and Captain Baker is alive and willing to talk.
At the guardhouse.
Hold on just a moment. Could you leave the room, shut the door for 10 seconds, and then knock on it again, and then try again?
I think that's a good idea.
That seems a bit arbitrary considering the circumstances.
Q.
And let Gwydion explain, please.
Told all the pertinent details. I don't understand.
Gwydion will drag Q. Gwydion will dimension door Q to the other side of the door.
You guys go to the past the door. You shut it. Wait 10 seconds and knock on it again.
That was unnecessary, Gwydion.
Come in.
Cassius.
I'm going to dimension
Cassius.
door
No.
Q and I back into the room.
No, do not. Stop being
actually,
extra.
you can't.
Fuck. Oh, you can't.
No.
Do I lose the spell slot still, or is it just not?
Absolutely. You try to do it, and it fails.
Gwydion will.
How was he able to do it from in the room out?
Gwydion's gonna look at back
Magic.
at the room like, should I just do this by myself?
I mean, Q needs to not say that we murdered Elrin.
I'll be the diplomatist here. You all wait outside. Gwydion will go in.
You're not keeping the rest of us out.
You knock on the door, and identically, come in. And you see, like, as you enter the door, he's still reading the same set of notes. Oh, Gwydion and company. To what do I owe the pleasure?
We have some dire news to report.
Jen has taken over captainship from
No.
Gwydion.
I clap my hand over Q's mouth right there. It's like, no, we're not doing that again. Just let the man talk.
That's not important.
See, no, fuck. We
I love this.
we had a bit of an altercation with someone that you know. Elrin Desir. He had invited us to his manor on the island that we discovered. He was rather haggard. You know about his extended life, I presume.
We go way back.
Yes. Well, when we showed up, he was not looking as young as he did before. He's quite old, centuries, which extended life, transmutation wizardry, and all that. He was off that day, and we could tell. And we felt off. There was some kind of magical influence. You understand when you know that you are forgetting something? He went to sleep. He went to bed and left us to eat our meals, but most of us were suspicious. For various reasons. We'd been helping him with this killer case, this serial killer case. This person we brought to him had disappeared. We began to feel uneasy. We investigated his new manor without his permission, and we found troubling evidence against him. When we had
What
previously
sort of-
framed Baker. A sketchbook containing one-to-one sketches of every murder scene committed by the sculptor, not owned by Baker, in his own manner. Murder scenes that he was never present for, as far as we knew. And then we found Baker, tied up in the basement, which he can attest to because he is back. The person that we had brought to help cure him of his psionic ailments had been killed. Baker had no idea who this person was. Brimble, what was his name? I've forgotten. Because when we confronted Elrin about it, he talked to us, revealed some things. He revealed that he had killed people. He revealed that he had a taste for human flesh developed from an avalanche that he was stuck in a long time ago. And the smell of the burning ship also egged that on from his previous occupations. We had learned that he had cast a wish on us previously, and that it caused us to forget a few things about him. We learned that he had lost the spell as a result of this, and that he tried to fight us. As he points to the cracks in his skin. And this is proof enough. He nearly turned me into dust. And a few of us walked out with more than a few wounds. I don't really know how else to put this, because it is shocking. But that is simply what happened. We went into his manor trusting him, and almost died.
That is quite distressing.
Yes, we did not want to keep it from you. It seemed it would be worse if we hid it, rather than telling you what we had encountered, because eventually he will be reported missing, but Baker should hopefully testify and bring forth enough evidence to prove that what we did was in self-defense, and that he is not the sculptor, as was previously suspected.
I appreciate you telling me in person.
Yes.
Um,
And Gwitty, hold on. Does sending require me to speak aloud?
I would say so. Although you can probably speak in a whisper, and it doesn't really affect the spell that much, though, I would say.
Well, did the party come into the room with me, or did they actually stay out?
I did, and
Yeah,
clapped.
we came into the room with you.
I presume the door is open.
I have my
This is a
hand
big
over
deal.
Q's mouth, just in case.
Okay, yeah, I remember now. There's, in regards to what happened just earlier, there's something else I'd like to tell you about, but I can do that one-on-one with you. The fight has affected a lot of us quite negatively because, as you understand, he was our friend, much like he was yours. Our resolve is shaken somewhat by this betrayal, but we still wish to do our best once we've taken at least a day off.
Yes. Forgive me, but can the one-on-one happen at another time?
Yes, of course, sir.
I appreciate it.
I will be in the guild hall whenever you need me.
Could you also inform Bertrand that I will be seeing no other guests today?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Quidim will get up and bow, sad, and walk out. Come on then.
Now that we're outside the office, I take my hand from Q's mouth.
We said the same thing. It's just
Tact is important because Cassius is going to be more shaken by this news than we ever were. They have much more history.
It feels very weird not being the guy that usually is the one that requires this conversation. I feel alien.
But we did it. We ripped off the bandage. So I am going to rest now.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'll be in my quarters. If anyone needs me. Egwedion will walk off.
rest. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Sen, will you help an old man to his...
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, nobody else is gonna do anything. We make it to the room.
I'm about to say.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
make it to the room.
I mean, yeah, I just kind of figured it's like, yep, we're all gonna go to sleep now unless someone has something pertinent, like at the last minute to do.
Yeah. We're all going to Q's room.
What? I have a play date, so.
Before you go, can you help me remove some of this armor? My left shoulder has been tight lately, and I can't get this clasp now by myself.
Yeah, absolutely, that's fine. And I'm going to assist him in taking off his armor.
Okay.
Cool. You would notice that the entire left arm, all the way up to about sleeve length, has just become this black blob.
Teroa, what the hell is that?
The fuck is happening to our party?
That's new.
I would hope that's. What is this?
Well, there's been some sort of growth on my chest that's been growing, and thought it was related to the spell Gwydion said I was under, and didn't think much of it.
There's a growth on your chest.
This is a black mass.
Do we know any healers, Michael?
I think we've been through this.
There's no fucking priests in this city.
Yeah, I'm just yeah.
And also,
But there are priests and there are healers. Gwydion has already cast Remove Curse and has it seems that he was he was if you recall whatever curse he's under is basically a piece of his soul was ripped out and taken, and this is basically what's happening to him because of that.
Isn't this something you can pray to the Forge to help you with?
Oh, I hadn't considered it being too troublesome. But if it worries you, Sen, yes, I will spend some time in meditation tonight. As the armor needs a little bit of love, and it'd be good to spend some time with it.
At what rate does this get worse?
I haven't been tracking it very closely. It seems that every time we get back here in port, I notice it.
Is that the only time you take your shirt off?
No, I do bathe, miss.
Apparently not enough if you're not noticing it out in the field.
It is quite common for me to be covered in grease and dirt, okay?
We need to find you a priest or something.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm sure I'm fine. I'll pray to the forge, and as usual, it'll be worked on.
Good night, then.
Good night.
I'm gonna leave and shut the door, and I'm gonna compartmentalize this because I need to go not stab someone, but pretend to stab.
Right. Hopefully fail to stab someone multiple times. Are you wearing your gloves?
I'm always wearing gloves.
Okay,
What do you mean,
just wanted to
Nathan?
know. Just wanted to know.
I'm eating pistachios, and I don't need gloves for that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Actually, I meant to say this earlier, and I didn't because I put it in just the worst spot in my notes. But Gwydion, earlier today, you receive a message. It just plays out in your head.
Whew.
Gwydion, my studies into your situation have gone well, enough that they require a hawk to deliver. Which post is preferable?
I gave him the address of the guild hall.
Yeah. Very well. I'd expect it to arrive sometime tomorrow evening.
All right. I reply. This is the rector, right?
Yes, it is Tobias the Moonseer.
Thank you very much, Rector. I have more tidbits of information as well next time we meet.
Spell slots are valuable, so he does not
Yeah,
send
fair
you
enough.
again. But
Is he the master rector?
no,
Okay.
he's just the normal rector. What do you mean?
What are you?
Anyways.
Put him on a computer. He's an E-rector.
Oh god.
No, just normal rector. So Sen goes down. I mean, you.
Oh.
Does he remove
Sometimes.
waste from the body?
Anyway, Sen goes down to where Amelia is. You can you watch her kind of close up.
Matthew drank too much fertilizer at work today.
Is that what that is?
I think I'm about to go and drink fertilizer. You watch Amelia kind of lock up. She has a sort of a not quite a rapier, like a little thicker than that. Just at her side.
I like them all.
Oh, she's 17 years old.
I'm talking about my rapiers.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what you meant. That was just a joke. Leora. I take it you're ready then.
I'm ready if you are.
Oh, all right. Out there, I suppose. Swordplay in the guild hall is sort of a thing we don't like to permit, usually.
Okay.
Okay, the two of you go out. Like outside the guild hall, probably like there's like a small stretch of land around it that is like a sort of like a little park area. So what's the plan? You just doing some sparring?
Yeah, that's it.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy.
No reason. No,
Let's say
no
we've been
reason
having
at
pretty
all.
good rolls most of the day. Come on, Nate. Have some faith in your
Well,
rolls.
when you say we, that means you.
I mean, you're above average at least. See, fucking Matthew. God damn,
That's how I
Matthew.
describe myself to people. I'm above average.
You're an ass math.
That's interesting. As you guys are going at it, you manage to get a point on her. It's kind of scratches the side of her arm, and you can see like it cuts, and she immediately like clutches at it and screams.
Oh no.
That's
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't realize that rapier was silver.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I'm sorry. Let me help you. I put my hands on her and I give her healing word.
Oh. That's that is feeling a little better, and you can see there is like a little scar there. Not quite like a scar, more like when you get burned, there's a little raised area for a little bit before it dies down, just on her arm. Been a while since I've touched silver.
I can't say the same.
Well, I would imagine so. Out there's a lot of it sort of lying around. I
Really is.
don't get out much. My father's a little strict, after all.
He really is. Does he plan to keep you locked up here your whole life?
I'm not so much locked up. In fact, it was actually his idea to put me in place here to get me out a little more. Someplace safe, someplace trusted. Otherwise, I'd just be at the manor, the palace, I suppose.
I wonder what that would be like.
Quite boring. Not that working the shop is much better. Either way, it's nice to take a walk about town, especially. And she like whispers, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't know if my mic will pick it up. And with the Inquisition gone, it's a little nicer. In any case, I'm afraid that is going to be all from me. A little more excitement than what I had previously intended. Perhaps next time you can borrow one of my spare rapiers.
I can use my old one next time.
Oh, I suppose you just got that one out and about.
Well, we murdered the man who had it before.
I suppose that happens in your line of work fairly often. I trust he deserved it.
Well, he did wish away part of our memories, and he's been eating people for decades now. Hundreds of years, actually.
Right, then well earned, then, I suppose. And she's kind of like, you've just been telling people that you...
Isn't the moon beautiful tonight?
Yeah, you look at you look up. You say that first, and it is like cloudy, like just clouds overhead the entire time. Right. What's your passive perception?
High.
That's a-
18.
It's pretty big, I guess.
18, huh? Okay.
Great.
Amelia gets yourself up off the ground. Well, I'll head home. I suppose I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see. Might just jump off a bridge from embarrassment.
Okay. Enjoy yourself. And she skips off.
I'll wait like a minute or so because I'm pretty sure my home is the same as her home.
Her home is the Ebony Palace.
Oh, never mind then.
Do you live in the Ebony Palace?
I mean, I could. I'll just take her face.
Oh,
Wow.
I guess there wouldn't really be any way for her father to know the
because
difference.
she's a changeling anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So on that note, I'm gonna go to bed.
As soon as you take a step forward, you fall flat on your face because your shoelaces are tied together.
How? What?
Nice.
She mage handed my shoes?
You don't know. You didn't catch it.
Yeah, but out of character. She mage hand my shoes?
Maybe.
No,
You don't know, you
Boots'
didn't catch it.
ghost. It's the ghost of Boots.
Yeah.
That'd be
Boots.
hilarious.
Boots. I'm trying to portmanteau the two words together, and boots just not combine well with any other word that exists.
As Boots says.
I'm gonna cast sending, and I'm gonna cast sending to Amelia, and I'm going to say, oh, it's on now.
She just replies back, "I warned you."
I need to go talk to a past life.
Unfortunately, you don't have any of those.
Hmm.
You're thinking of Gwydion. You think you're Gwydion again. Ever since you put on that hat, you've been doing that.
It happens.
I hate it when that happens. You know, you just throw on a hat, you just think you're a wizard.
Gwydion doesn't even wear a hat.
He used to.
He thinks that the hat that the Academy gives him is stupid.
Oh, it's ridiculous, and
looks
it's
stupid.
meant. It's kind of meant to, actually. It's tradition, Gwydion. Tradition is important, and if it makes you look dumb, then maybe you'll try harder to be powerful enough for people not to give you shit about it. It's like a wizard hat, but dumb.
Well, get a character motivation.
Hey,
I mean, you'd be surprised. In any case, you guys, unless anyone else has anything to do tonight.
should we take a break?
We are about that time.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, you guys get a long rest in, and we'll take our break. Are we gonna do the Vampire City tomorrow? Vampire
Good
City.
God, yes!
Potions.
Can we rest for 2 days?
Why do you need 2 days?
It's up to you guys.
He's exhausted.
That's-
And he needs to give the cancer time to grow.
You've only got one.
I'm about to say, I only got one level
Oh,
of
because you
exhaustion.
also want to do. Okay, I see what you mean.
There's the thing I'd
Oh, okay,
want to
okay.
finish.
Oh, okay, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
BS around. I mean, Lambert could do some stuff that would hopefully answer some questions about himself that he would really like to know suddenly.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Another day of downtime, and then maybe we'll catch it at the very end. Plus, Gwydion has that package to go and get. That should be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I
Did shoes
And
even have
leaving
laces
now.
at this point?
yes,
I think
shoes
people
had
just
laces.
wore- I'm pretty sure people just.
Shoes
flip
had
it.
laces 400 years ago in canon. Fuck off.
I'm not sure.
Okay, Nathan, when you're god of Legion's World, then you can say whether or not you had laces or not.
You know, I do.
Dear sweet lord, I love these guys. Anyway, guys, so that's going to be it for part 1, and as usual, we're going to cut the video here. That said, if you want to see what happens next, I mean, literally just check out part 2. It should literally be up basically the moment you're done with this, if it's not up already. But that all said, I will see you then. I'm going to go see what the hell my dogs are barking at. See you then.